With the bikes fully loaded up, we left Christchurch on a beautiful Sunday morning and headed north. The sun was out and we were looking forward to spending some time on the road in spite of the traffic being quite busy. Our first stop was in Rotherham, and after a brief rest we continued towards Kaikoura. Taking the inland route turned out to be a good idea because it had less traffic. Everyone was friendly and relaxed and it made for a very enjoyable ride. The roads were twisty and the views beautiful. You cannot ask for more than that. After lunch in Kaikoura it was time to hit the road again. We decided to do the touristy thing and stop at the seal colony, but the seals weren't the only reason to stop. We had to take care of some minor technical difficulties.
Off his windscreen. Not bugs, but wet wipes, which does not clean your screen. It might clean the bugs off, but it leaves this cloudy residue that makes it look like you're travelling through fog all the time.
Since we could see where we were going again, we decided to sneak in a stop at a TT2000 waypoint and take a picture. All that was left was to head to Picton and call it a day. Monday morning we left Picton via the Queen Charlotte Drive. The views were magnificent with lots of places to stop and provide amazing photo opportunities. Our first rest stop for the day was at the Caloris Bridge. If you're in the area it's worth a look. Rested and ready for some riding, we made our way to Nelson for a lunch stop. You have to get lost at least once on a trip, and this time we managed to pull it off while looking for the road to Motueka. We did make it to Motueka eventually and scored us a nice camping spot at the top 10 holiday park. So, our camping spot.
Don't need a tent.
We're just going to lie there until tomorrow morning.
I'll see you in the morning.
Sounds about right. So Tony, can you tell us what am I seeing in the tent there?
Well, these two little guys here, I found them in the bottom of my sleeping bag when I unrolled it. There was a lump there and I fished all the way down. And, yeah, Daniel must have put them there at some stage in the last few months. I don't know when. He must be missing them.
So, from what I understand is we're going to have them enjoy our adventures with us.
Yeah. I've told Daniel that they've obviously decided to stow away because they wanted to go on an adventure. So,
right. Who are we to argue with that?
Exactly. So we'll take them on our bike adventure and see what they get up to.
Our plan of action for Tuesday was a day trip to go and see Farewell Spit and then return to Motueka for the night. With a day's riding ahead of us, we set off north for Farewell Spit, but first we had to conquer Takaka Hill. Oh my, what a road, man. Motorcycling heaven, with some tricky bits thrown in to keep you alert. Good stuff. Golden Bay is such an amazing place and I would really like to spend some more time here. But that will have to wait for next time. The view at Farewell Spit was a stunner and the cafe serves up a decent lunch. Just ask the Teddies.
Shh, don't say a word.
You've clearly put a lot of thought into this. Wednesday dawned into another beautiful day, and after a coffee and some breakfast it was time to head south. The roads to Murchison, the junction and through Victoria Forest Park were just amazing, with mind-blowing views that the area is famous for. Well, this is it. We're in Victoria Forest Park. I've been looking forward to riding this road, and we will depart shortly because if we don't, the sandflies are going to eat us. Go for it. Ah, they'll sit. Yeah, good. I see, Teddies are going for a spin on the V-Strom. Classy. Our destination was Reefton, which is a beautiful little town nestled in the surrounding hills with a rich heritage. There is plenty of things to do here, but for us it was time to relax and enjoy this little gem.
So this was Reefton. Not a bad wee place, and we're all fully fueled with bacon and eggs. And coffee, double coffee, cappuccino. Yeah. It's always quite a surprise, this little place, Reefton. I've never been here before. I thought it was just a dot on a map, but it has a main street. That's it. A little bakery that serves really nice smelling bread, although we didn't have any bread.
No space.
Coffee.
Oh, and if you're stopping here, there's a place just across the street which we'll show you called Al Fresco. Very good food.
Al Fresco Eatery. They also have a little accommodation, old building. But, nice home cooked style roast lamb we had last night in that little place. You see, everything's sort of within walking distance of our wee campsite, the Domain Motor Camp. So that's us. We've been talking about what we intend to do today, and we think we're going to head towards Arthur's Pass, make sure we're on the eastern side of the main divide before this. There's a bit of a wet front coming through. And it should hit here, potentially here around midnight tonight, or before or after. So we want to be on the other side of the hills before that comes through. So this is our motor camp, the Reefton Motor Camp, and it's us. So yeah.
We left Reefton all smiles, knowing that we would be back to visit this lovely place again someday. We encountered some unusual traffic, but the ride to Mahana was amazing. With yet another day of great weather and dramatic larger-than-life landscapes, we had to put in some extra effort to concentrate on our riding. We stopped in Mahana to enjoy the view and then continued over the Great Divide towards Arthur's Pass. Travelling over the Great Divide is a great experience with any vehicle, but you owe it to yourself to try it on a motorcycle. Trust me, you won't regret it. We eventually made our way to Springfield for a lunch stop. This is lunch, probably our last stop before we hit Christchurch. It's been a great trip, I really enjoyed it, but now I'm hungry and I'm going to eat.
So am I, and that is my absolutely delicious looking chicken salad. I'm not Facebooking it.
Well, this is a steak sandwich, half a steak sandwich.
It's incredibly healthy looking.
Yeah.
Main reason is, I think both of these, well, one of those, I was going to have fries, but their fry machine broke down, so I'm not having fries. Otherwise that would have been fries and something. And your meal would have been steak and fries.
Probably just steak.
Just steak.
Just steak.
Okay.
It's going to take me a while to eat this without fries.
Right. So that's us, if you can see me, signing off, and end of trip. Nice one. Mission accomplished. Level up.
Good luck for that. What do you reckon? If you're going to die with your boots on.
Is that it?